What is going on, traders? Welcome back to a brand new video. Celestin Capital here, and in this video, as you can tell by the title, I'm revealing to you guys my Tradeify stats. I am $8,000 in profit on my Tradeify. Let me go ahead and show you guys that right now. We've been trading very good for the month of September. The month of August was a little rough for me personally. Some of you may have had the best month of your life, but for me personally, it was a really bad month. But September is picking up, and September is absolutely beautiful. So I'm loving the September month. At the end of the day, like I tell you guys always, it's not about the month. It's not about the markets. It's about you being able to manage yourself, being able to manage your risk, and just making sure that you are on top of your game. So let me reveal to you guys some of my stats. I'm going to show you the journal in 1 second, but these are some of the stats so far. Let's go to the journal actually right now. I'm going to show you guys a couple trades that I took. So you can see right now, 8K in profit. I was $1,000 away. I would have been $1,000 away from a payout, but let me go back to Tradeify. I would have been about $1,000 away from a payout, but you can see I was very close to the payout. 8,000 out of 9,000, but I made too much in one day, so I have to make a little bit more money. I have to make about 12K. You can see right down here. I have to make about 12,500 before I can get a payout. So once I make 12,500, the consistency will be around 20%, which is where it needs to be in order for me to get payout. And so, yeah, I'm just trading until I hit that target, which is perfectly fine. You guys can see these are the stats right here. This right here was not a losing day. This was a break-even day. I lost 68 cents. It's annoying, but it's annoying seeing this red, and it messes with your win percentage. So my win percentage would have been about around 55-60%, but because of this one losing day or break-even day, so to speak, it affects my win rate. But again, nonetheless, as long as it doesn't affect the dollars, it's not a problem. This day I went crazy. I lost way too much money. My lot sizes were just off that day. I was out of the zone that day, and I completely lost more than I should have. And I should have stopped at this first trade, but I decided to take a second trade and lost that one as well. Both were on the same pair, which is ES, S&P 500. But nonetheless, came back the next day, basically a break-even day. I made 1,000 on gold. While I was in this gold position, I took an ES position. I lost this one, and then this position finally hit. At the end of the day, it was like 4 o'clock. It finally hit. So if I didn't take this, the profit would have been a lot bigger, but ended up the day in green, thankfully. So it could have been a lot worse, but thankfully we ended the day in green. This was a really big day for me on gold. Absolutely beautiful. Back-to-back days, gold was just beautiful. Gold, can't say much, but this day I was in the trade for only about 10-15 minutes, and beautiful day. It was on a Friday too. It was a beautiful day. It was not an FP. It was the day after CPI, which was beautiful. So back-to-back days, smacking gold and ES, couple days, US 30, got some wins on that. And yeah, so I'm not trading. I haven't made more money on one pair than the other. It's pretty balanced. Maybe ES I've made a couple more bucks, but for the most part, it's whatever I see, I trade. I trade about 6 pairs, 7 pairs. Not in one day. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs. These are the 6 pairs that I trade. Whichever setup I see that looks the best and comes first, I will take that trade. So let me go ahead and break down the gold trade that I had. It was on the 4-hour. We saw liquidity get taken out on the 4-hour. Price came back within this range. I waited for a retest back into some kind of fair value gap, which was this fair value gap up here. And at that point, I just waited for MLBM. MLBM happened. If you don't know what MLBM is, go ahead and shoot me a DM either on Instagram, on TikTok, and I'll get back to you with more details on that. MLBM happened. Price came back, tapped into the order block, and it was a 1-minute entry. Waited for price to break the low. Price broke the low and ended up catching a nice sell on gold. And gold actually just hit my target, my full target, which was all the way down here. So Friday we were on right here, and then weekend open, we shot down massively. So right now, what am I looking for? I need some more structure on the 4-hour before I go ahead and make a decision, because this 4-hour candle just opened about an hour ago. So I need more structure on that in order to make the decision, decide where I want to go with that. But US 30, definitely looking for longs on that throughout this week. Again, it may change if price breaks this low. My bias, of course, is going to change. And don't listen to people that, oh, you have to stick to one bias every single day. No, biases change. Bias could change from 1 hour to the next. For me, my bias may change every 4 hours, depending on where the 4-hour candlestick closes. So every 4 hours, I'm just waiting for the candlestick or the market to reveal itself and potentially show me where it's going. Again, I don't know anything. I'm just going based off of the patterns that I've been trading in the markets the past 4.5, 5 years. So US 30 definitely looking for longs, NASDAQ longs as well. ES, I'm actually looking for sells on ES, which is weird that other indices I'm looking for longs and this I'm looking for shorts. But again, whichever comes first, that's what I'll be taking. Gold, like I said, I need more structure. Silver, I'm looking for longs on silver. And oil, I am looking for shorts. So I'm looking for a retest back into some kind of imbalance. Wait for MLBM to happen within that imbalance and take price to the downside. So that was my Tradeify stats, guys. You guys can see everything here. Let me refresh it again. Everything here is up to date. Everything here is true. Everything here is transparent. I'm showing you guys every single thing about this account. Again, this was an instant funded account. This was an instant funded account, so I didn't have to go through a challenge phase. I just paid the extra money to save time. That's what money does. It buys you back convenience. Money gives you convenience. So I don't mind spending the extra money to get back time or save time that I don't have to waste taking a challenge. Regardless if I could pass in one day or not, I'd rather bypass that and go straight into making profits on the money that I earn. So, and it's working out pretty well. So that's what I'm going to continue to do. Looking to get into FTMO pretty soon, but I'm focused on this right now. So yeah, that was the video, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you guys have a great trading week. It is a brand new week, the week of the 14th. I hope you guys have an amazing week.